Let's get this party started. What's going on, Slayer? Nice. I happen to be a big fan of the porcelain throne. It's where I do my best thinking.
Oh.
Final match?
Ah.
What do you mean? He's retiring? Or allegedly retiring? What do you think I'm doing, douche? I have a use for it. What's up, Zero? Ugh. I remember when this game first came out,
What?
people were like obsessed with Pura. It was kind of strange. Yeah.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Ah. Mm-hmm. Ah. Yeah. Check it. Woohoo!
Oh.
Hey. Oh. Ah. Oh. Ah.
Woo! Thank you very much for the 20 streak.
Oh.
Appreciate that.
Ah.
Alright, let's get some armor here so I'm not running around like half naked.
Ah.
I really don't like the idea of
Ah.
wearing a hood, so I'm just not going.
Oh.
I didn't even know there were duplication tricks.
You.
That makes sense. Well, you could probably do it in the original on Korok seeds too. Because I saw a lot of online discussion about glitches for that.
Oh. Ah. 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 Nah. Oh. Ah. Hmm.
Oh.
What's up, Wampy? Yeah, almost 200. We might hit 200 this afternoon, depending on how long the kids nap for.
Mm. Mm.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yes, sir. We're on to Tears of the Kingdom now.
Hmm. Uh-huh. Ah. Hey! Hey! Oh! Yeah! Mm-hmm. Aha! Ah.
Good afternoon.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Yay.
Mhm. Ah. Huh. Yeah.
I haven't done CDI yet. That's just still to come. So I've heard. That would probably hurt. Yeah, I've heard they're pretty bad. What's going on, Doc? What's up, Vito? Well, that didn't work. I see. Good afternoon, sir. How are you today? No, I guess I'm going over there anyway. Yeah, I know. You need to reach your friend. Heard you the first time. Seriously? Not a word? Just like up and left? That was a mistake. No more barbecue for her. I mean, that's either quitting, just got fired, or job abandonment, so.
Thank you!
It's gonna be one of them. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, then she definitely quit. Either which way, she's not coming back at this point. Probably got a job offer and was like, alright, peace. Yeah, I mean that's insane to just walk out like that. I don't understand that. Go ahead. Just stick that in there.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Huh? Oh. Oh.
What's up, Danny girl? How you doing? Oh dear, no, come back. Okay. It's not too bad. Kids are napping. Oh, that's never fun. We're heading to my sister's house in a couple hours ourselves. Oh, doesn't that just sound like fun? How is this possibly not gaining enough momentum? I mean, there's no way, because now this is just going to miss. Great. The whole idea of that was to knock it off the cliff. Oh, there's no way to separate these. Well, that would explain. I can only imagine the crowds you'd find at Macy's right now. Did it still fall? Oh, because it went sideways.
See?
Go chicken go, go chicken go, now gonna fly, you on the sky. Oh.
Thank you for the bits, Speedo. See, that doesn't work. It's too much of a bump. Ooh. What happened? Did you deserve it? Apparently so. No, definitely no way to talk to an employee. Is he getting fired? I'm piecing out of this one. Come back later. What did you do to make him so mad, though? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah! Wow! Hoo-hoo! Sa sa!
Yeah, I've got 0 rupees, buddy, so... This boss sounds like got a tiny dick ego problem. well, not to be in the business of unsolicited advice, but you should start recording your conversations with this boss so that when this happens again, you can sue. Or at the very least, get him fired. Just make sure your state is one party consent. And then you're good to go. Yeah, because as long as your state is one party consent for recording, he doesn't have to know you're recording the conversation. I keep cutting those a lot closer than I intend to. There's very few two-party states out there. I do believe New York is one of them. And I'm fairly certain California is another, but most states are actually one-party consent states. What, it is one in New York? I thought it was two. California is one too? I wonder if they changed it. Although it could just be the consent for recording financial transactions in my line of business was two-party consent. Because in New York and California, to record transactions for training, we had to have two-party consent. My bad. How you doing, hamster? Oh, it is two in California. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking of for New York, too, is the video. Oh. Pretty good. We're moving along here. It's as far down as it goes? I think it should go further down than that. Hold on. You don't want your watch to tell time? Is that so you don't know how much time is left and it doesn't drag? I get that. I do realize at this late point 100% that I did that completely wrong. But by the time I realized what I was supposed to do, I was too far gone into what I was already doing. It dawned on me like a minute before I was finished. I was supposed to just push the thing into the platform so that the spinning gear would raise it up to the top, but... Phooey. Who cares? Grapebound, out of curiosity, why is your manager such a dick anyway? Like, you're working night shifts. It's not like there's customers or anything around. Like, what could you possibly have to be such an ass about managing a night shift? Well, then he shouldn't be saying anything to you at all, if he's not your supervisor. Alright, get this. Let's have some fun. I read one of those Am I the Asshole posts earlier. And most people seem to be of one mind, and I was of the complete other mind. And the woman said that her and her boyfriend have 2 children. They set their work schedules to be on opposite nights so that somebody would always be with the kids. One of her friends, I guess her best friend, surprised her with concert tickets, which would have fallen on the night that he was working. She couldn't find a babysitter, her family wasn't available, whatever. So she asked him to do it. But because he was scheduled to work, he said the only way that he would be able to do it is if she paid him $300, because he doesn't have PTO, I guess, right? And like everybody is automatically saying he's the asshole. How could you charge to watch your own children? What a terrible father. And meanwhile, I'm sitting there like kind of agree with him. This is the agreement. You're scheduled to go to work. You don't have PTO. You miss that shift. You lose $300 in your paycheck. But I also figure, like, you don't have enough information to make a judgment. What if missing that $300 means he won't be able to pay his child support? Because then he's going to get arrested, right? Child support goes in the rears. You don't pay child support, you can get arrested for that. Not right on the spot, but you know what I mean? Like, this is not a married couple here. They don't share money. It's your boyfriend, and he has to work that night. So I'm like, I didn't see how everybody could just automatically agree with her and be like, oh, he's such a terrible father. And I'm just like, I don't really think that's the case. Like, alternatively, if you want to go to this concert, go on care.com and find like a 15-year-old, 16-year-old kid to babysit. It'd be a lot less than $300. Yeah, like if the dude makes 6 figures a year plus, then he's being an ass. But she specifically said that shift, that 8-hour shift, would cost him $300. Well, $300 divided by 8 is $37.50 an hour. And in today's money, that's not a lot. 37.5 times 40 hours, 1,500 times 52 weeks is 78,000. So that's above the median line. Oops. 198.35. Like, that's above the median line, but if you're talking about rent, food, child support, things like that, that's, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, how could you automatically judge him when you don't really know the full extent of the circumstances? Like, how many of them do you think did the math on how much money he makes like I did, you know? But moral of the story for me is if you're not married, you can't expect somebody to take the shift off of work. What type of watch is it? Smartwatch? I don't normally bother, but I kind of want to see what's in that chest. Oh, okay. Well, that was worth a while. Huh. Well, get back in, Link! I was way too impatient. That would have been a whoopsie. I love those Am I the Asshole threads, though, because you never get the full information. They always cater the story to make themselves look like they're not the asshole. And then half the time they are the asshole anyway. What's up, buddy? I'm just gonna steal all your food here. Oh shit, that's doing like nothing. Okay, bye!
Ah. 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 Ah.
I would have thought that would have opened up a quest, but I guess not.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Well, there you go. That worked out perfectly. Hey. Ah. I love how ridiculous Link looks with a mop on his back. Wait, then what's the big one for? Alright, well, any weapon I'm gonna get is gonna break anyway, so I don't really see the need to go crazy just trying to get a weapon. No, it does look like a big treasure chest. No, alright, I can't reach. I'm not going back up to the ceiling. Let's move on. I gotta say, my personal management style, and yeah, like, toot toot, right? Toot my own horn here. I am so insanely hands-off I'm probably one of the like easiest people to work for because I could literally give a shit what you do or when you do it, as long as the work gets done. And that's it. Like, if I give you an assignment and I say this has to be done by Friday, all I care about is that it gets done by Friday. If I'm running a grocery store and I say stock these shelves or go be a cashier for 6 hours, just don't treat customers like shit, and I'm good. Like, and it's all based on the person. If it takes one guy like 5 hours to get $1,000 worth of sales and it takes another guy 20 hours, I'm not going to yell at the guy who worked 5 hours for not working the same amount of hours as other people, because it's based on how much effort it takes you to close the sale. Apparently Hestu is frightened. Okay, I see why he's frightened. No, not in sales, because you don't make any money if you don't close sales, so it's all based on what you need to do anyway. Bear in mind, these people don't get paid by the hour. They get paid commission. Oh, that would be fun. Did that happen at your work too? Well, in a sense, Pissy Pants, you could look at it that way, but That's the issue with commission and the leads. It's not always going to be 5 hours. That's why I said if you make your goal in 5 hours and another person takes 20, I'm not going to get mad at them for the time difference, because the next week it might be the inverse. It might take them 20 hours. I don't know why you get rupees for shooting that bunny in the ass, but... Oh, it's a cave. Let's get this tower activated first, so we can fast warp back. Gravebound's going to get into work, and there's going to be security officers waiting there to protect the manager from the incoming physical assault. He shouldn't be there if he's not on your shift. At least I would hope not. Yeah, no, I can't imagine they would do that. But imagine if the guy actually felt threatened by you and he, like, actually brought in some security guard, their bodyguard. It sounds like your day shift counterpart's not very good at their job. There's another shrine. Oh, I'm tired. Update the sky. There you go. No reason not to. Well, yeah, we knew that. I mean, you told us as much. But I mean, I'm a sarcastic douchebag a bunch of the time too, so I don't particularly mind. But asshole or not, as a manager in a position of authority, you're held to a higher standard than a general employee. And the situation described to me is not acceptable for a manager. If anything, what they should have done, if they had an issue with the quote attitude, is just written you up. And that's how the management's supposed to handle it in situations like that. Do a write-up, have a meeting, remediate the situation. You don't tell somebody, watch your fucking attitude. Maybe, but still, that's why it drives me crazy when people are like, well, with professional athletes, right? You give them a hard time, they're like, oh, well, back off. You give them a break. They're just people. They're at work just like you. I'm like, no, that's not the case. You're paid millions of dollars. You're a professional athlete. You're held to a higher standard than everybody else. So, like, when they say, you know, it's not fair, they get... what you call it, you know, athletes, it's not fair. They curse somebody out in public and they get crap for it. People are like, you got to relax, you got to give them credit, whatever. I'm like, no, I don't. You're held to a higher standard. Oh, dear. Yeah, you don't have to sign them. They're going to put it in the file either way. If you sign it, you're just acknowledging what they said. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, you're an hourly employee. The manager is held to a higher standard than you are. That manager's manager is held to a higher standard than the manager is. Like, as the further you get up the chain, the higher the standard you're held to. And that's how it should be. Oh, there's a shrine down here. When I worked at the grocery store, I loved the night shift workers. They were always the coolest ones to talk to when I came in the morning. Well, yeah, Adam, you can get away with stuff. I'm saying, like, publicly and the way you treat people, you're supposed to be held to a higher standard. They never said it actually worked that way. It just, you know. Definitely keep your phone on you. Because you're definitely going to want to record the conversations. Oh, and this is not legal advice. I'd like to make that clear. Not that I think you took it that way, but... in case whoever happens to be listening at that place of employment, I am not giving out legal advice, therefore I will not be testifying in court. Okay, that is doing 0 damage, so we're going to get the hell out of here. Especially since you said there's witnesses. Grocery stores are just as drama-filled as anything else. Ooh, speaking of which, are you guys a part of the grocery union or a grocery union? Because then this story gets even juicier. Oh, okay, too bad. When I worked at Stop and Shop, there was a couple different unions. There was one for the deli and seafood department. There was one for the regular workers, and then there was one for the overnight workers. Well, I kind of can't blame them for that, because in my experience, the idea is good, and the execution is shit. Because what ends up happening is the unions protect bad employees who should have been fired. Exactly. And a lot of times it prevents you from getting a merit-based raise because the union states everybody has to make the same amount of money. The union has to negotiate the raise. So like a lot of grocery unions, you pay into it every week, and if you're a good employee, you never get any representation out of it. Yeah, exactly. One time the union voted to go on strike when I was working at Stop and Shop. I'm like, I don't want to go on strike. I can't afford not to have a paycheck. I'm like, shit, you think I won't cross the picket lines? I'm going to work, man. I'm a cashier. This was a long time ago, but... I do think they work in certain circumstances. No, the union? No, they didn't. You weren't getting anything. Like, in professional sports, having a union to represent players, that's a situation where it makes sense, because it's a niche business. It's a monopolistic business. But, like, there's too many employees in a lot of businesses for there to have it make sense, you know? Like Slayer said, I think a lot of times it causes more disruption. But I don't know. And in Gravesbound's case, yeah, if you had a union to complain to, it would be good, but then that guy would be protected by the same union that's supposed to be protecting you. But just to give an example, you see this same problem in sports, right? Let's say a hockey player, takes a vicious, dirty headshot purposely at another player, causes him a concussion, and he's out for 4 months. The league steps in and says, we want to suspend you for a month without pay. Well, that same players union that represents the guy who's out with a concussion for 4 months is going to step in and say, no, you can't suspend him without pay for a month. You can't do that. So they protect the guy who was dirty and hurt another one of their members. But in that situation, the union won't do anything for the guy that got hurt. So, just my 2 cents. I think the sporting world's player unions need to do a lot better job protecting players who are the target of a cheap shot, dirty hit by another member of the same union. Yeah. Well, that's just it. The unions look out for union leadership first and employees second. I mean, I would think you'd get to work. I don't see why they'd send you home. Am I missing something here? Bye-bye, Link. Ah. All right, I'll be back. Gotta use the restroom. Now, then you probably don't have anything to worry about. He's not going to be there. Excuse me.
You could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up.
I'm watching. That would have been hilarious.
Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh. Ah.
When I first played this game in the very beginning, I honestly thought this mechanism was going to drive me nuts and like piss me off. But I very quickly realized like how much fun it can be.
Oh.
Oh, was I supposed to take her with me? Oops.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, are you going to get in?
Oh.
Oh, you might have been in a fist fight at that point if you had
Oh.
said that. Should try and provoke him and then start recording.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Oh.
But it's more fun that way. Give a shit about your stupid Korok seed. I didn't. Let's check Raru's face over here. Oh, never mind. It's in the water. Ooh, time travel.
What?
No, wait, we don't know that yet.
Oh, dear.
Indeed, it is. What's up, Alicon?
Where am I? We didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is Sonia.
Hell no, we didn't.
And could we ask what your name is?
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the king?
We did the chat voted 100% version.
My name is Rauru, King Rauru of Hyrule.
King Rauru? And Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
That means you got in the DeLorean going 80 miles an hour. So it was all main quests, all divine beasts, all shrines, Master Sword, and beat Ganon.
Oh?
And one armor set fully maximized with the Great Fairy. All Great Fairies unlocked, etc. Basically came down to it had to be like game valuable versus nonsensical. Apparently she wants to go to the Forgotten Temple. Okay. Actually not that far away. I love the mop. Just chilling on Link's back. Like, it just looks so funny that he's holding onto it as a weapon. Oh, and the map, Alicon. You had to do all the Sheikah Towers. My daughter pretended she was riding a soup ladle earlier and said, "I'm a witch, I'm a witch." So I guess they don't use brooms anymore. Alright, sir. Have a nice sleep. Good luck tonight. Sounds good. Tend the tale of the graveyard bound. Yeah, good point. Attend the tale of the asshole king. feel like there's a song I could write using that. Well, here's a shrine, but where the hell is Impa? Oh, literally right in front of my face. I don't think I ever went back to check in with Pura either after doing the map for her. And hopping. Oh, again, B-Dale, thanks for the bits. Didn't get scared that time. Almost did. Okay, so apparently Link can't climb that. I'm not really sure. Oh. Okay. There I got it. My dumb ass thinking building blocks meant try to climb the wall. No, my wooden mop! The the paddle, the way the paddle looks. Like,
Yeah.
that statue wasn't falling over in Breath of the Wild.
Ah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
I mean, pretty sure one of these towers, give me a pretty good view at a couple of them. 30 minutes? 30 minutes to what? I'm hearing Blood Moon music, but I'm not actually seeing it.
Witness the blood moon's rise. When its red glow shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. Just as they did in a war long past. The world is threatened once again.
Yeah, I like the way this game sounds in my headphones. They did a really good job with this one. Damn, Koroks, it's become a habit now that I see a rock on the ground, I just pick it up. Yeah, of course. Just paraglide everywhere.
Ah. Oh.
Money, 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 money. Oh dear. The enemy, the Yiga enemy, or being able to skip over like everything? Yeah, they disguise themselves as travelers. They did it in Breath of the Wild too. They brought that mechanic back in this. And then they drop money. That's my power currently. So it'll change based on what I have set to my L button. Yeah, so you can move things around with it, you can build things with it. There's like a ton of stuff Link can do with the Ultra Hand ability. Or whatever they call it. Come on, Rain, you're not helping me right now. And if that's the case, then I need to get myself one. Oh, it is called Ultra Hand. Okay. Well, according to the 8-ball, I'm gonna need one for sure. They'll be the only thing going forever. I really wish it would stop raining so I can climb this damn hill. Oh. Thank you. That was convenient. I've looked through this whole thing and I don't see where the spot I can interact with is. Maybe if the 8-ball lets me borrow its ball, I can turn things around. Yeah, not quite so simple. Alright, I guess we'll come back to this because I don't have a ton of time before I gotta start getting ready. Oh, I gotta shower and get ready to leave in about 15 minutes, so.
You suck, you jackass!
Oh, I know. Hey, his speed rubs are cheap enough. He doesn't need any petting. So you gave your powers to Slayer yesterday and it upped your price a bit. Alright, I got $232. Who wants to do the honors? Hey, not all of us need cooldown periods. Don't generalize the statement. Oh, that's not even remotely close to the most lewd thing that Iona said in here. Were you not here for the meat puppet conversation? And I quote verbatim, "Husband just took a blue chew and turned me into a meat puppet." But it's much more so than the cooldown period. Oh, my other attacks are ineffective here? Oh, how sad. Shake that dumper. Shake, shake. Nothing better than a weapon with only 4 attack power. Always love those. Yeah, I can only imagine. Zook treats smell like crap half the time as it is, but then when you start throwing in some crazy ingredients... Ah, there it is. Tahikat's Shrine. Don't have time. Right now, there's something else I want to do before logging off. years.
Ancient_Slayer7 asked me, John Cena's going to have his final match with Gunther tonight. Who do you think will win, and will Cena need anywhere near the amount of blue chew that Grumpy Dad Golf takes on a daily basis to get to? Wrestling, a savage spectacle. While predicting outcomes is a fool's errand, one thing is certain. The blue chew intake of Grumpy Dad Golf is a marvel of modern science, eclipsing even John Cena's legendary stamina.
It's alright, because I need to go get my speed rub soon. I mean, shower. Days and days and days and days. From using all them pills, performance enhancers. It won't last more than 4 hours. That's what the Ultra Hand is for. Flame emitter device. Flamethrower, basically. Zonai device, flamethrower.
Hyrule will bow down before me.
Thank you, Dreg. Exclamation Discord.
wiped out all the Molduga!
How is that possible?
So brute force will not be enough.
Nope, it won't get him.
The secret stone of the Zonai. How interesting.
Woohoo! Okay. So what's next? Actually, that's it. It's 3:30, so I got to get ready to head out. If I'm not too tired from the family party and all the day after the hockey game tonight, then I'll be back around 10 o'clock tonight. Otherwise, I'll see everybody tomorrow. Thunderful is live. Let's go raid Thunderful. With the clip? With what clip? Oh, perfect. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Maybe Thunderful's not live. I could swear I saw him on the list. Oh, here it is. Alright. Catch everybody either later today or tomorrow evening. A minus.
Is slack off time? Like, what do you do?